It is, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's working. Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Austin. You're back to Workfly Gaming, and I have taken a lot of time to think about what the fuck is going on in this game. Sorry, I just had to do a little spit there. That was gross. Anyway, I've taken a lot of time to figure out what's going on in this game. I actually did a little bit of looking through. I didn't go past my point, but I went to the point where Sayori did die. And apparently, no matter what I chose, she would have died anyway. So there's nothing I could have done to save her, as far as that goes. So it's not me that fucked up, it's just the game's fucked up in general. Other than that, like, I don't really know. Like I said, I think Monica is instigating them and got fucking Sayori to kill herself. So I'm just gonna jump back into this game and try not to have another freakout session. I don't know why I came back to this game, but I think it's like in my mind, like, you have to finish. You started it, so whatever. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with it. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Austin? Hi, you. That was Sayori last time. What? Monica? Oh my goodness, I didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? The fucking pose. Fuck off. I don't trust you. I don't like you. Ugh. Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What'd you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. I've been through all this. Well, not this part, but like this whole area I've been through. Literature club. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. So how many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us. Is that right? Monica, Yuri, yeah. So they didn't count Sayori, which is, I guess, fine. It's like once she died, I created a whole awesome universe for myself where she doesn't exist. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. You know, one of my new members keep her manga collection, or no, sorry, it's manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She still insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Austin. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. I cannot read today. My mind's making up words that aren't there. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? It's easy. Tell her to fuck off. Sure, I guess I can check it out. Ah, Austin. Awesome. Awesome. You're really sweet, Austin. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Sure. I'll assume so since you killed Sayori. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. No, today marks the day you sold your soul for a cupcake. We've been fucking over this. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Hi, Yuri. What was that? What was that? Was that a breach in the space-time continuum? I'm scared. Huh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Yeah, I'm a boy. Fuck off, Atsuki. I know you. I know you. I already knew you. One person wants to be here isn't here. Way to kill the atmosphere. You're an atmosphere killer. This rude ass. Don't be mean, Atsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Austin. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Almost full. I'm so salty about that. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Nope. What? No, I'm not. Atsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. No, Sayori is the vice president. Do not fuck with my head. Don't let my head fucked with. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Austin in a classroom. He decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Well, that's kind of a last minute thing. I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. Why don't you come sit down, Austin? I'd rather not. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yes, and there's always a space between Monika and Sayori. I'm not over this. This is not okay. Fuck you, game. I'm salty. I'm sorry. I'm so salty about this, but I'm not letting it go. Ever. Okay. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, or something brand new. Oh, excuse me. Especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. She's such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. 3. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So awesome, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. There we go. I read a horror book once. I shit myself. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful, changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Hey, horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eye darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? There's a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, holy shit, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. No, Sayori did. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with me as well, Austin? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, with my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. No, Sheila just looks pissed off. She looks like she's interested in what I'm saying. She's got dejected eyes. That's what I figured, dejected eyes. I'm still really concerned why your eyebrows are going over your hair, but, you know. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Austin. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Everybody, I was going to say turn around, but don't do that either. Go away. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Okay, that's more of a, you still look kind of sad. You look surprised. You look surprised. She likes that. You still look kind of sad. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Austin? No, I'm spitting bullshit. Yeah. It can be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. You're already super pissed. Shut the fuck up. Austin, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Also look forward to seeing how you express yourself. The fucking pose. Fuck right off, Monika. No, you're fucking with me. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and drink up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart my club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. And Sayori! Fuck you. Will I really be happy spending every day after school at the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yes? Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when my Papa asks me about my friends. I like when my Papa asks me about anything. I like when my Papa gives me lunch money. Oh, okay. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. Oh, no, it's just cooks, not cooks dinner. I'm getting confused. I thought lunch money was also allowance, but forget about it. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. That's contradictory. I mean, to me, it's contradictory. You like it when he comes home early, but then again, you don't want to wake you up. That doesn't make sense to me. Especially if he cooks you dinner. If he cooks you dinner, he's got to wake you up to feed you. I'm frustrated now. I don't know why, but this game just frustrates me now. I was having so much fun. I didn't see where he died. I'm not having fun anymore. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins inside the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. What? Oh, that, okay. Those last two lines contradicted everything you just said. Every bit of it. Okay, there's Atsuki and Yuri, but Monika's not on here, and Sayori isn't either. I guess, was Monika on the first one? I don't think she was. Heart. Intellectual. Let me see if I can get it back and forth. Pure. Incongruent. Marshmallow. Agonizing. Shiny. Journey. Kawaii. Contamination. Vivacious. Candy. Extraordinary. Oh, no, that's cool. Okay. Imagination. Unrestrained. There we go. Now they're coming back up. Vivid. Oh, no, that was you. Kiss. Fun. Essence. You got it. 10 for both. Damn, I'm good. Hi again, Austin. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Let's keep... Oh, okay, you guys have to comment or something. Like, this is the first time I'm actually asking you to comment. Did I see something there? Because the way my screen set up, like, okay, look at this. I have a humongous TV hooked up. So I was reading right there, but I was focused there, but I saw something on her face. How does it feel looking at yourself? But that's weird, ain't it? But yeah, so I was looking there, I was focused there, and I saw something on her face. Did I see something, or was I'm just going fucking crazy because the game pissed me off? I don't know. Just find out later. No, another camera's off center. Sorry, I know this is confusing for you. Okay. Just keeping your promise, Austin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay, I know I saw that one. Nosuke, what the fuck was that? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. Yeah, well, first time I dragged here by Cupcakes, so go fuck yourself. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you sure have a big mouth for someone who keeps the makeup collection in the club room. I know what that says, even though you're fat fucking... Well, I can't say fat because that's not true, but... Even though your ass is in the way, I can see all that. That your ass, your hair... Natsuki finds herself between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Austin. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so it feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Yeah, I know how that happened the first time. The first time, Sarah blurted it out like, "Hey, she has something for you," and then it started like a whole like different letter or different dialogue where she's like, "It's nothing big." She made something big out of it. Is the classroom tilted, or is that just me? Was it tilted before? It feels tilted. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But it doesn't even seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. Fuck off, Best Buy. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm literally sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for a particular reason. I'm just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. But when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, shit. Look at the cover of the book. The cover is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. People trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them, so... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Austin? Hey, I'm all for the guts and gore, but, that just sounds a little... Don't text me. I'm busy. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Yeah, where everything's red and bloody. Great. Where horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What the fuck was that? I'm rambling, aren't I? A little bit. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Excuse me, hold on, give me a second here. Let me pause this. Sorry, I still wasn't fully awake. But, who the fuck? Stop it. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I need to find a way to full screen this completely. Is there a way I can do that? I don't want to mess with it. I might stop recording and split it. I don't want that to happen. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing from my thoughts, my whole body gets... Excuse me. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about what you're reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? I saw that. Yes. I mean, if you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open up the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... What the fuck? Game? Don't fuck with my head. It's too early for that. Well, it's not early, it's like noon. But I didn't get up till like 9, so I'm still not fully awake. I don't drink coffee anymore. And I want some energy drinks for work. Yeah, usually, the first thing I do in the morning when I get up, when I go to work, I'll get dressed. Yeah, I'll get dressed, make my bed, pack everything up. Like, I usually don't need anything, but on Fridays, if it's Friday, I might have to set the register, so I grab my iPad so I can read. But other than that, I grab my apron because I need that, and then my cover, and an energy drink out of my fridge. Usually I have a stock with energy drinks. Today it's Red Bull. Next week it might be like NOS or something else. I kind of mix it up. What I'm trying to get is I'm gonna die because I drink so many energy drinks. But it's better than it used to be. Like, I know I'm talking about my life a little bit. I'm gonna let you guys get a little inside peek at my life. I actually don't know why this came up, but I drink energy drinks a lot, but it didn't used to be as bad as it was because I used to get up like really early. I have to give it like 5:15 to go to work, and I hated it, and it really didn't mess with my meds. My meds are sedatives. All my insomnia medication is sedative. So when I get up in the morning, it takes me a little bit longer to actually get fully awake. And on top of that, my medicine I took last night playing this game, my mirtazapine, is not a sedative, but it kind of helps me relax and it kind of wears me out. So that on top of that, now that both nighttime medications, it makes it a little harder for me to get up in the morning. So I used to drink like 300 drinks a day just to get through the day in a good mood. And here recently I've been really well. Like, I don't have to go to work until 8 o'clock anymore, so I'm not getting up till like 7:30. Or no, I'm not getting up till 7:15 to give myself 45 minutes to read. Or to get up and eat and Facebook fuck off. So now I'm only drinking like one a day and everything else is like water. And I have like a 24 pack of water in there and then soda, of course. But anyway. I know you guys don't care, so if I start rambling, you can skip ahead. I won't blame you. I'm a boring person. But maybe eventually if I get enough subscribers, I'll start like a reading your comments section or something like that where you can, read my Twitter or some shit like that so you guys can ask me questions, then I can talk about my life more. But for now, it's only 20 of you fuckers listening to me. I know y'all don't like it. I'm sure like one person, two people watch most of my videos, and it's my girl and Brian. That's like probably the only two people that watch my videos. But if you aren't, Natasha or Brian watch my videos, thank you. It means that actually does mean a lot to me. Anyway, I'm done rambling. Sorry. Get off topic easily. You apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. There it is again. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against yours and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri typically closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. And holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Don't look at me. I see that. Are you ready? Huh? Turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. Go to Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. That's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me for her to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before I do, and so I turn it by my own volition. I don't know if that's how to say that word, but it is now. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? You look like a psychopath. What is with that look? Jesus. Again, I need an adult. No, I don't relate this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. Yeah, that's not that crazy. That's what you're talking about. I'm not reading the book, so I don't know where she's getting her, like, oh, that could be click on that? Nope. It's not even something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Psychopath. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why they came into my head. Girl, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. The breathing is a little... not breathing. Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if she started to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. No, you're fucking psychotic. I think after the whole exchange in the last episode with her licking my blood off my finger, I think I'm gonna have to go into Natsuki. I know Monika's a bitch. We're gonna start there. I know she's a bitch. I'm not gonna fuck with her at all. Yuri is so crazy. Natsuki, she's got a bad attitude, but I think I can deal with that over the other three. Since they're my three choices, or the other two now, but I said three because there was three. So yeah, so I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Austin? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little bit strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What'd I do to her? What'd I do to her? Miss eyebrows over your fucking hair. Bitch. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. What? That fucking pose. Yuri just does it sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Ah! You mean this character in sync? Fuck yeah! Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. She's just getting water. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Now stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off on the book and slip back in my bag. Who should I show a poem first? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Maybe? I mean, what's my options here? That's one option. What's the other option? Anyway, I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I'll need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. The same one as last time? Yeah, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, trees can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Can I leave? Thank you. Yeah. Told you they weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? I've been through all this. I don't really want to read all this again. I should probably take it slow, that way I can see what's going on. Because it might be like a glitch like it was last time. Seeing everyone around you do the great thing can really be disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. You can set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat out on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling on the last line, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. You have a fang? Is that a fang right there? Right there, is that a fang? I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from you, just one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Mizuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Okay. I still want to show mine to Yuri. Hi, Austin. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better? What the fuck? Yes, Digit, thank you. I'm broke. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in. Anyway, we'll share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Austin. We're all a little embarrassed, you know? That's the sort of barrier that we'll need to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Austin. I was going in my head while reading it. Why? It's very metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Yes, I was going to show her first, or second, but you were not letting me. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that's a bad thing, though. Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for some social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strong. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Is it the same? Is it the same? I don't remember. Hole in wall. But it wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Was that the same as last time? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. The first step is to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, Yuri. Hi, Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Yeah, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. To this. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to touch my glasses. The brand fucking knew. he's going to hate me. You didn't really do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares blankly at me and lets my poem begin. Well, I know that. Just meant, Yuri turns off unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressions are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I get another message? I don't know. I'll get it later. Actually, I can look at it right now. So it might be gamer. This gamer is kind of important. Sorry, just give me a second. Discord. Because I'm not a gamer, it's just different shit. Every time I go online. Okay, cool. This can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Tasting blood. Hold on. Sorry, that thing's so sick and I'm feeling like a taste of copper almost. But I think it's just my throat being agitated right now. Can I still see me? What's off second? I'm good. Oh yeah, my shirt. Forgot to mention this. I love this shirt because it explains me perfectly. I know I swear a lot. 1, I'm very sorry. 2, I tried to be good. 3, 1 and 2 are lies. 4, you can fuck off. That's YouTube. This shirt exactly is why I'll never be paid to do YouTube because I cuss way too fucking much to be paid for this kind of shit. Which is fine. I don't look to get a paycheck out of this. This is just shit I do for fun. But you know, it's fun though. It's fun and it's fine. So that's what I'll do. Okay. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. Okay, I think this is the same. I think. Maybe not. I don't remember these poems, so it might be. I'm kind of like torn if they sound familiar or not. I don't know. Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. Last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I battle. Calm, breathing air of the present by living in the past. The light flickers. I flick it back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took so long time to read. No, it didn't. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. But, okay. The mouse is kind of freaking out. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Austin. Really? I'm into ghosts. I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, I'm actually really into ghosts. I watch Ghost Adventures. I actually have like the first 7 seasons downloaded on my iPad right now. So I love the Ghost Adventures series, and I actually have a story. My mom told me a story about when I was a child. There'd be a ghost in my room in our old apartments, and it was supposedly an old man that would stand over me, or like it would either stand over me and watch me, or sit in the corner and watch me like a guardian angel or something. I never knew if it was true, and I don't know if we have any pictures or anything, but that's what my mom told me. In my opinion, ghosts are real, so that's my opinion on that. If anybody's wondering, I know you're not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Just get over it. I'm an asshole. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their works. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Austin. Me too. Where's that really weird? Phew, I guess it's everyone. Except Sayori! I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes light on Yuri and Asuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Asuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Want to say something? Oh, it's nothing. Asuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. You're just cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Austin did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come to across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Austin liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Austin appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. No. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze naturally grew a size bigger as soon as Austin started showing up. Asuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out our own securities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Asuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. What is going on? See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, you stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? What's happening? The only cute thing is how hard you try. Well, be careful, or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. I'd also hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be headed over heels for you after this. But, suddenly you returned to me as if she knows something. Austin, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How, what? I can't, I couldn't read it. What do? I can't even save it. It's gone. What do okay, I can't save it. Okay. It did. Okay, it froze. Asuki. Yuri! Natsuki! Yuri! Natsuki! Yuri! Natsuki! Yuri! Jesus Christ! God! Hey Austin, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Oh. My pulse is legit sped up. I got goosebumps. Again, I don't know if y'all can see that, but I got goosebumps. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't try to get you involved. The music's off. Get the music on, please. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. What happened? Oh dear. It looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Austin, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can all go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glaring at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Austin. I would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate your understanding. I'm going to go ahead and save and quit today, because I'm freaked the hell out. So, as always, like the video, please like and subscribe. If you have suggestions, gameplay tips, comments, put in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in the next episode.